Yeah, that was the one that we on. It's gonna come. Let me get the remote. So yeah, be
So we back.
patient.
I had to fix this, get back on live on YouTube. Like she said, since
or hear that y'all going through shit and y'all on Facebook going at each other, that's an easy way to slide right in. Oh, let me comfort this nigga. Oh, let me comfort this bitch. And now all of a sudden, now y'all got more shit to fucking worry about.
Yeah, that's why, me and my wife, we're not perfect. We go at it because I'm a dominant man. She's dominant. So sometimes she don't like being told what to do. I have to really put in a damn headlock. You know what I'm saying? So, but what we do is we try to keep our business off of the social media. We try to keep our business out of the ears from anybody else because everybody else got 2 cents to put in and want to give you the wrong advice as if their motherfucking relationship is perfect. I don't listen to those type of people. I'm sorry, I don't.
Only time I would put my stuff on social media if a bitch try to put it on social media and she try to get crazy, then I got something for you. Okay, Okay, so you didn't answer the question before. Do you think communicating with your partner of your needs and wants is mandatory even after dating for 3+ years?
I said yes.
Okay. I say yes as well too, because for example, right, I can be like, babes, all right, before I come inside the house, where I'm gonna stop to get something to eat. You want something to eat or whatever, right? And you'll be like, no, I'll just make something inside the house, right?
Which I normally say.
Hold on. then I will come in with something outside, probably smelling mad good, something that I like that we both would like. And all of a sudden you will be like, Dag, why you ain't bring me nothing to eat or whatever the case may be.
That happened the other day though, but I didn't have an attitude.
Hold on. That would be like, Dag, why you ain't get me nothing to eat? So it's more like of the communication because all right. So how I have it written down is
you went and got that hook and reel while I was eating some bullshit. I made up some shit that was nasty. No. I made up some shit that was nasty.
I asked him twice if he wanted something because he know anytime I order food outside, even on DoorDash or Uber, it's gonna be seafood because I love seafood.
Yeah, and
he was like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, you sure? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me you was ordering from Hook and Reel. You just said, you want something to eat? I'm going to order some food. And I was like,
I order seafood.
Yeah, but sometimes we go to Munchies and stuff like that. But to answer Coco's question, how do you feel about women touching your man's face?
Me, I don't like that. And he knows that.
Yeah,
and he know. Okay, so the reason why he got this beard is because he know I like men with beards. So
I don't like this shit.
You don't like it?
No, I'm just playing.
I'm gonna just say cut it off then. So he know I like men with beards or whatever. So he figured not figured, but he was like, okay, listen, why always get obsessed with men out there with beards? Well, I could grow my own and add. And then that's how this came about. And I love it. But for someone to be like, hey, Slugger, how what? Right, and he knows it.
No, but if they go like this to my bed, okay, but not never mind.
That's the same thing. Why they even do it like that?
Sometimes you cool with a female and you just give them a hug and they be like, hey, and not to go about my business. That's what I'm saying. Look, she said me too. Yeah, we're on there because lately I've been seeing your ass outside a lot. I'm gonna just sip my tea though.
A lot of tea, but I know some females do shit on fucking purpose because they don't like your spouse or your partner, whatever, he or she, like, you know what I'm saying? So they would be like, hold on, let's say if I don't speak to someone, right? All of a sudden she comes to greet him and be like, hey, Slugger, whatever the case may be. So, he got the little smelling good type shit. And then all of a sudden, it's like, hey, Slugger, how you doing? What? No. And he know, if I see that, I'm speaking out. I don't care where we at, who it is. I don't care. Don't Don't touch it. Right? Okay. So
Yeah,
it shouldn't
right.
even get to that point of even
Cream puff.
doing like this. Okay. Hey. Hey, girl. Okay. So I said, okay, we got to pat the old guy on the back. Hold on. Not on live, bro. Not on live. Okay.
She got my eyes watering. That's how you know the weed is good.
Okay. And the next one, I would say, do you think
hitting agendas? Yeah.
Yes. Yes, right. And sometimes the guys wouldn't even think that excuse me. Sometimes the guys won't even think the females that's touching the bed or whatever is trying to be disrespectful to me and trying to feel him, but that's the whole hidden agenda.
Mm-hmm.
But where do the respect come in? She don't have to like you, but respect you. Well, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But she don't definitely have to like me, but definitely respect me. And this is what I tell my husband too. But I may sound a little harsh or whatever. I may sound a little harsh, but I feel like, listen, if I don't fuck with you, it's no need for you to be in my husband's face, okay? He's not my man. He's not my boyfriend. Don't be in his face, and vice versa. If he's actually going through something and he don't want me to be in such and such dude face or whatever, for whatever reason, transpire, whatever the case may be, but then I'm all smiling in this nigga face and shit, that's like a whole disrespectful type. I think so. Don't you think so?
Yeah. It's a disrespect.
Don't fuck with nobody I don't fuck with. I don't give a fuck. That's how I feel. That's how I feel, and I'm gonna keep it like that. Okay, let me see. Do you think you can get in a relationship and try to change a person for the better? That has to go back to your question.
Yeah. I think both parties, when they get in a relationship, they both change for the better. Mm-hmm. Because when you're in a relationship, it's going to be something that person don't like that you do. Mm-hmm. But you may be comfortable been doing it because you've been doing it all your life, but it bothers your partner. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just gotta be like, okay, you know what? I gotta just chill. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? In order to make the relationship better. Because if you keep doing it, you feel like, well, this is how I always been this way. Right. Then the person is not going to change. Now that person is going to come to you unhealthy, which is going to make you unhealthy. Then the whole household is unhealthy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's either you going to change, you may not even like it, but do you love that person enough for you to change? Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Okay. And why do
grow
men
together? Yes, grow together.
Why do men?
Oh, here we go.
Why do men watch these TV shows or movies and always say out loud to their women, "Oh, only a man can dream this"?
Come on, nah.
Wait, stop. Let me come back. No, because he have a habit of. Can you come back, please? Okay, so I'm gonna say it again. Why do men watch these TV shows and movies and always say out loud to their women so they can hear, "Oh, only a man can dream this. I so wish I can have this and X, Y, and Z." Then when his woman responds and be like, "Word, I wish I could get the same treatment," and boom, the man gets offended.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, that shit. Woo. I smoked that shit afterwards. I already feel it. Cream Puff, I'm coming to you in a few.
You never heard? You never heard that one?
Well, that show, I don't know, but the show I was watching was called Hush. All right, and it was a lawyer. She started a LS club, and she did it in a penthouse. And the dude was in a room with like 3-4 women. I was like, God damn. I haven't had something like that since my birthday, like 30,000 years ago. That you, well, it was that long.
It wasn't that long because the chick was on here. The other, but not you, Coco, but it was another Coco, and it was actually last year. Yes, it was. It was a threesome.
No, I'm talking about for my birthday.
Yeah, but I'm telling you about it was
Multiple
multiple actions that same night.
No. Okay.
Coco, the Chucky. See? Right, I see when you get old, you forget things.
I just don't be remembering people. That's all. I don't be trying
all right.
But,
all right, go ahead. Answer the question.
Pretty much that's right. I know I answered it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
So
you somebody, yeah, that's all because I was watching the shows. I had to answer that like that.
Right, yeah, but why do men feel a way if a woman would say, well, yeah, I wish I had that treatment as well too?
It's not wrong. Women can say that. Women say that all the time. Women say that all the time with they wish they man do this and do that. Some shit. Sometimes y'all wish we throw out the garbage.
So
oh my.
now he don't remember. Exactly.
I don't.
Exactly. Now he don't remember.
I don't remember.
But it's cool. So anyway, so it has to go back to what we were saying earlier before y'all joined, because we've been on here since 8:00. All right. So basically, on Tubi or all these other movies and stuff, they have sometimes bad influences on the guys, where they show threesomes, they show poly relationships, they show so much stuff. So most guys, they be like, oh my God, I wish I was inside that type of relationship and a poly relationship, or even having sex with multiple women all at one time at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when their woman say it to them and be like, yeah, me too, I can't wait to have a threesome with you and another guy or multiple guys, all of a sudden now they want to shut down and they want to chill. But it's okay for the guys to say all of this. So to me, I think it's more
because I never shut you down. I shut you down. Keep it real. Keep it 100. I shut you down.
Sometimes.
Whoa, you lie.
Sometimes.
You gotta tell me the story on this. You gotta tell me the story on this.
Sometimes you do. No. See,
you gotta tell me the story.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. But you know, it's all a stereotype. I never watched that channel. Yeah, Tubi. It's right. Don't get me wrong. Like Tubi is cool because they like some of their movies, like it's cool and shit, but some of them is like bad influence for the women, for the guys as well.
It's stereotype is, to me, I think it's very derogatory towards black people, especially since a Jewish person owns Tubi.
And put nothing but our people.
You know what I'm saying? But I look at it because they be having their little freak movies that deals with the lifestyle. So I get ideas for the podcast and stuff like that. And I watch it. They have all the old shows like King of New York. So I watch that type of stuff. You know what I mean? But as far as all them new movies, that I can't really. They need some better cameras. I know that.
Yeah. So on our YouTube channel, make sure y'all subscribe. Is Lethal Seduction 13.
And Cream Puff said, "Is it good to set boundaries?" Yes, it's very good to set boundaries. That is one of the key things when you come to a LS party / swinger party. Your boundaries is like this. Example. My name is King Slugger. That's my wife, boss lady. You don't have to ask to play with me. You don't have to ask her to play with me and vice versa. Don't smack on her ass. That's for me. That's all I ask. Whatever she wants, that's what she wants. Just don't disrespect her, and that's what it is. We already know our boundaries. We ain't giving head. We ain't doing all of that stuff. Unless we decide on it. If you have a flexible
boundaries. Right. So you'll always, like he said, you will always set the boundaries before you will come to a party. Because our party, I don't know about like other people's parties, Which we've been to other people parties and they don't do introductions, so you got to figure out X, Y, and Z,
Right.
which it be a whole mess. But our parties, we do the games, and we do the introduction, like he said. So everybody has to do an introduction of your do's and your don'ts. Okay, if you come as a couple, you have to be introduced as a couple, and you have to let people know your boundaries. Because let's say if it's us and I'll be like, listen, he's not eating no pussy or nothing, I'm not giving no head and but if I don't say it or whatever the case may be, if
Coco self slapping her ass.
so if he don't say the boundaries, or if I don't say the boundaries, and now we're in a playroom, he may come in and he may see me sucking somebody's dick, and he like, yo, why the fuck you sucking this nigga dick? Now it's two things. One, he got an attitude. Two, it makes it a big deal at the party and everything like that. So if you don't want your partner to do X, Y, and Z, or y'all have this type of rule, that's your rule, and you stick to that rule, and you will say your rules at the party. If you don't say your rules at the party, that's your fault, and you can't be mad at someone that
or to each other.
Yeah, that cross the boundaries, because you just letting people know, like, yeah, me and you is in a relationship or married, but he's free to do whatever he want. I'm free to do whatever I want, and that's it. No, that's not what it is.
And Cream Puff, they always set those type of rules and regulations, those boundaries, anybody before you go to those parties, because I don't want you to have the expectation to think that your partner already know what you want. Because like she said, you may say, all right, I'm gonna let my man do his thing, and then you go in there and he eating the chick upside down. You like, what the fuck? Now you spaz out, and he like, yo, bro, this is why we're here. See what I'm saying? He's like, this is why we're here. We know what this is about. We hear about it. We already know the stereotype. We're not vets, so we just know it's a lot of fucking and sucking. So you know what's going on. Why you have an attitude? That's because I didn't set those boundaries.
Yeah. So if you already know at home between you and your spouse, he eat pussy good or she suck dick good.
Oh my God, not an
attitude. Or whatever the case may be, and you don't want him or her to do that same thing to anybody at the party, that's a boundary. Yeah. You would set that there. Okay?
And you know what's
no. Right, excuse me. Right, and you would set that boundary and rule before you get to the party with your spouse. Be like, listen, and when we go to X, Y, and Z party, I don't want you sucking nobody pussy or nothing like that. Okay, right? And that's what we're gonna announce. Now, if I see that in the room, and I'll be like,
you violated.
Yeah. So then that can cause you so many problems at the party, which you can embarrass yourself, which is not good.
Which I've seen a lot from other people.
And it can mess up your household too, because now y'all arguing. Now it's just some crazy shit that's going at home. You're not speaking. Now you feel like, oh, he crossed boundaries at this party. Now I'm gonna meet somebody else and do whatever the case may be. So it's all about communication, set boundaries, and rules. Right?
Or seeing him eating some pussy, she may be like, oh, you know what? Now she got an attitude. She like, now you open the door. Now I'm gonna do me. Now you leave the room and you come in there and she going ham. And you like, hold up, she got the biggest thing in her mouth. Now you really got an attitude. But you started the trend.
Yeah.
You started this.
Yeah, so you can't get mad.
You can't get mad.
So you can't get mad. Okay, so some people really don't know about this when they're in a relationship, right? And this goes about relationship-wise, fucking situation-wise, LS situation-wise.
Real quick about the boundaries. It also helps you in your personal relationship on the outside. I don't like the way you talking to me. You always screaming when we communicate. Boundaries. I don't like how you always being around a bunch of dudes every time we going out. boundaries. You see what I'm saying? So it helps. It's like a therapeutic session in this lifestyle. But now you take it.
Yeah, so you would use that all around the board, because like he said as well too, right? Mm-hmm. So another one is, okay, so a lot of people really don't know different types of abuse in a relationship, right? It can be domestic violence, right? Which is domestic violence is all over the board, okay? It can be physical abuse, sexual abuse, psychological abuse, and emotional abuse. So the most common abuse, I believe, is 3, which is the sexual abuse, emotional abuse, and physical abuse. Wait, emotional, physical. Okay, yeah. So okay. So emotional abuse, right, is less looked at, because most would think, well, my partner isn't physical abusing me, meaning hitting me and smacking me out in public and right? But emotional abuse is really dangerous, right? Having outbursts, right? Screaming or demanding, controlling, belittling your partner, refusing to talk to your partner for hours or days because you are upset at someone else or something that your partner didn't have nothing to do with.
Okay, I got it.
Talking to your partner like they are a child, or even with an aggressive tone, or even seeing, this is why I can't talk to you because X, Y, and Z. Those are all abuse. So it doesn't have to be like, oh, he's beating my ass and no, it don't have to be like that.
Got you.
All right. If he's belittling you or she's belittling you and talking to you the way that you don't want to be talked to, or letting you down and you feel less as a man or a woman, that is abuse. Those are the red flags. So always remember. Or let's say if he or she is always well, it's not funny, but let's say he or she is always pressuring you of having sex and stuff, and you be like, come on, I'm good, I don't want it, and now all of a sudden they force you to have sex, and you thinking, well, this is my man, this is my girl, this is my husband, this is my wife, and you gotta give them sex. That's still abuse.
That's true.
Okay. Now what you want to say right quick?
No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Okay. Cream Puff say, yes, I understand. Well, shit, we might need some counseling on
his part,
laugh out loud.
Oh shit.
We here for you.
And then they get
let us know. Let us know. Okay, so
well, that's true. I used to get emotionally.
Oh, from your previous relationship?
You want to go another one?
Huh? What? No,
I'm just asking you. Nah, with other relationships, I was emotionally abused, but I never knew that.
Be right back, y'all.
I never knew that. You know how you be in these relationships and a person just want to argue with you, and they just argue with you, and it just stresses you out. That's emotional abuse, especially when it's not your fault, but they want to make it like it's your fault and try to do the reverse psychology, and there's always a but in it to justify their bullshit. That's emotional abuse. Reverse psychology. Let me see. She got a lot of questions. Well, manipulation. Yeah, manipulation is a form of abuse too. Physical abuse, sexual abuse. I've been through physical abuse, sexual abuse. No.
Stop cheating in my book.
I've been emotional abuse.
Stop cheating in my book.
Yeah, I used to have a woman that used to always want to put her hands on me. And that was like, I don't know. I think it was like my first time ever putting my hands on a female.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I had to defend myself. Shit, she was fighting like like she was a dude.
Okay, so times when your partner asks a question or have a conversation, try not to brush them off or even say whatever just because you whatever you want. Oh, okay. Just because you just want them to hear, like, yeah, like everything is okay. Because then if you do that, okay, your whole day would get all fucked up when now you're looking all sobby and going through your issues. Now he or she have to keep on continuously asking you, what's the issue? Why, like, what's going on? Why are you looking on down? And then they be like, oh, nothing. Then a day or two, they want to bring back up the subject to be like, well, yeah, let me have a talk to you. I was going through this because you said this and excuse me, that's not communication, because when I asked you what was going on, you just brushed it off like, oh, nothing. You let he or she know what's going on at that time. Because if you wait days or few later, I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me nothing.
Yeah, especially being in this lifestyle. You know, you won't get bothered at the parties. You're gonna get. I don't care how many times you've been to the parties, especially if it's your first time. You're gonna feel a way towards not towards your woman or your man, but you're gonna get jealous because if you decide to play, and I say if because that doesn't necessarily mean you come to the parties, you automatically have sex. It doesn't go down like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a big misconception.
Right.
The way you go to the party, a regular party, that's how it is at an LS party. Now, if you go in the back rooms and all that, hey, to each his own. But when you walk in that front door, it's regular. Some people are still fully dressed and all that. But when you go there and you start seeing your man communicate with a female and you see the connection they're having, or vice versa, you're gonna feel away. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel away, especially if she batting her eyes and you looking at your man like, look at this one. I ain't seen him smile like that. You know, you start making up things in your head.
That goes to my next question.
So,
look at you. Look at what
so now we are not taught how to have different sex, some of us. When we have sex, we have sex. There's only one way we're gonna have, well, two ways. Either we're gonna give you some real trash sex, where the person you having sex with is gonna know it's trash, or you're gonna have some good sex because you want good sex. Right. So you're going to perform. So your partner is gonna see you perform. That partner is gonna feel away because you're going in, especially if you smoking and you under the influence. Now, when you feeling away, you don't blow up there. You go home or you go out into the living room and you go talk, whatever. I mean, you meet up, you have that communication. Don't hold it in, don't bottle it up. And then you're gonna mess up the whole night. Now you sitting there on mopey, you don't want to go on the playroom, you don't want to move around, and vice versa. Or if it's her, now both of y'all don't want to move around. So now y'all both sitting there like, I'm ready to go. Now you go home with a fucking attitude.
Well, I just actually thought of a question while you was just talking about this. So it has to go into my other question as well, but I'm gonna say this one first. Okay, so why do men or women, when they go to LS parties, when they actually when they have intercourse with someone else than their partner, they go extremely ham and they go crazy, but they can't get that same what's the word I'm thinking of?
That same momentum.
Yeah, that same momentum at home with someone. Like they would go buck wild with somebody at the party. They would start doing fucking tricks that you be like.
But why you gotta put my old nickname in it?
Oh,
you talking about me?
No.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Right,
I like to make y'all laugh.
Looking at him and when you be looking like, oh shit, Like,
and I heard that's why.
Where the fuck this come from? Cause you don't do
Mm-hmm.
this in the bedroom. You don't do this to me. But then at the parties, you go fucking bananas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do certain people do that? That's actually in a relationship or married.
It could to me. I think it could be number of things. It could be the chemistry that the person have, because you know, over time before you go in the playroom, you have a dialogue with the person. Sometimes you have a dialogue with the person. Not all the time. Sometimes you can just say, "Hey, you want to play?" And y'all just go. Some people they have a communication. They vibe throughout the night. And they have that connection. That could be one. Two, it could be ain't they have women say ain't no new dick like ain't no what old dick like new dick, and vice versa with the women. So people get the new pussy or the new dick and they go ham. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna get married. See, somebody just said a new coochie.
But but when you mentioned it, the first answer that you said, because the vibes and the dialogue, but don't you think that you should have that with your spouse?
I mean, you're gonna have that with your spouse, but I'm saying, baby girl, if we at an LS party and you know we may see a couple or I may see a female, and I'm like, yo, I want to see if she won't play, and you be like, all right, cool, and I'll go over there and I'm like, hey, you want to play? Like, and she be like, yeah, you know how we hear this all the time. Yeah, I want to play, but it's up in the air. I just want to see how the night go. Okay, I know I gotta talk her out her coochie. In other words, I gotta have a dialogue with her. She has to find a connection. You can't just have, some people just can't go in there and just have sex with anybody. They just need that connection. So they vibing, they may be vibing half the night and they go ham in the room. It doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna go home together. That's in my opinion.
No, not going home.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Just like you just were saying that, they gotta have the dialogue, they gotta have that connection. To me, I don't feel like you should have no type of connection. Like, I could see if you have a good conversation with someone and you be like, okay, she ready, I'm ready, okay, let's fuck. But to have a whole different type of
that's still a connection.
Right, but what I'm trying to say is, you will have that connection at the party with a whole different female, but you can't have that connection with your wife or your husband.
Well, you know,
you can't have that same connection where you go crazy in the bedroom, where you got to see your spouse going crazy at a whole different party. It's like, okay, so me and him don't even speak no more, because as he just said, like you just said, it's the whole connection and dialogue that you will have with someone else. Yeah, so that means you won't have nothing with your spouse, because you're not even doing the same, going crazy. It's just the same positions.
That's not necessarily true. Anybody's gonna have a connection in the playroom one way or another. Even if you just grab somebody's hand, it could be a brief connection. You're gonna have some sort of type of energy towards a person that lets somebody go up inside you, or you go up inside somebody else. You're gonna have some sort of communication.
I don't know,
and especially at an LS party, you're gonna have some communication.
I don't know, cause I don't know. My method or my motive at these parties is fucking and chucking. It's it's no connections. I just know, like, listen, it's mad dick in here, it's mad pussy. I'ma get in where I could fit in. After that, that's it. I'm not trying to have no connection, because once you have a connection, guess what? You're gonna still keep on fucking that same person, because guess what? You have that connection.
But we just went over that. Just because y'all keep fucking all the time at a party doesn't mean y'all actually gonna be together. But like you said,
not together, but like you said, connection. Hear me, because you just said it just now. Hear me, right? That you don't have to be with someone to have the connection. But what I'm trying to say is, if you keep fucking that same person because you feel like it's a connection just because you grab the hand, nobody else is available. So you like, hey, come on, Borsey. Yeah. Hey, come on, Borsey. So now we doing it 3, 4, 5 parties. Come on, Borsey.
Connect, equal attachment.
See?
Okay. But all right, and I say this because we we've been to other
What's
parties,
up?
right?
What's up?
We've been to other parties, right? And there's some senior citizens I know. They not like the younger crowd. Like they don't just get soon as the music is on and people get undressed and the games is going, they go straight to their bedroom and they get it in. They don't do that. They wanna have a connection. They want to talk. They want to ask how your day was. They want to do that type of stuff before they play. There's different shows for different folks. You even said it, my method. It's
Yeah,
your method.
I guess it depends on the age difference
Yeah.
because if you know you're in a whole relationship or X, Y, and Z, hey vicious, if you know you're in a whole relationship or whatever the case may be, you go into a swinger party so you get your nut off.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You're not trying to do nothing more, nothing less, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's people that I done play with in the playroom and there's no connection. It's just like, listen, okay, I see he went ham on another bitch. I want that nigga to go ham on me, but there's no connection. Right? I just want to see how he could go ham on me. Or I see him walking around with a big dick, and I'm like, cool. Okay, let me see if that big dick could handle this pussy. But it's no type of connection. But I guess it's for everybody, each and all. But I just feel like if you go into a whole swinger party to find a connection while you with someone, it's just going to be a terrible scene. Just like Cream Puff said, connection equal attachment. And once you get that attachment, then you know, oh yeah, every party, yeah, I know it's guaranteed I'm going to play with him. I'm going to play with her. No it's or no buts. You don't want
And
that.
she got a point, because that's happening right now in every swing club. So next.
Well, see, sometimes the
truth what?
The truth will get you to a different aspect.
Yeah, this is crazy.
When a man or a female, when a man or a female sees their partner or dressed up to go out or just handsome or sexy around the house, he or she will always assume there's someone else making them happy or making them feel good. Why is that? That's my last.
Hold on, don't read that again. Read that.
When a man or a female see his or her woman or man, all dressed up to go out or just sexy around the house, he or she will assume there's someone else making him or her happy or making them feel good. Why is that?
I don't know. I can't speak for a lot of people. But when I go out, if I'm going to the store, I put on whatever. If I'm going out, of course I want to look good or smell good. If I ain't looking 100%, I still want to smell good. It depends. I have a clothing for different aspects of my life.
Yeah, I get that part. But let's say, for example, like sometimes if I'm going out with my girls, or I'm just feel like, okay, let me just look sexy around the house. Let me play some music and give me a glass of wine or my drink or whatever the case may be. Like, you know, and you would be like, oh, someone making you happy, all smiles there. I see who's that lucky person. Like, why do guys or females will say that instead and just be like, oh, okay, he or she just feeling themselves, they got their self-esteem up. Like, why do they always have to think it's someone else that's making their spouse happy?
I don't know. Maybe they're giving that vibe off. That's why they ask. Because I think in a relationship, in a marriage, we all know each other vibe and energy. We all know each other's schedule. We all know how we move. You know what I'm saying? So when you start moving different from your schedule and your behavior patterns start changing, that shit just don't change overnight. You start seeing it as it go on. And then you start saying, all right, now hold up, it's been a month now. This motherfucker been acting up. You know what I'm saying? Now this motherfucker getting pedicures. Like I said, God, now he getting pedicures and manicure. He ain't not getting no pedicures and manicure. Now he talking about he walking the dog. He taking a whole hour to come back. Like, what's going on? He only take like fucking 15 minutes to come back. So patterns start changing. So, you know, that's why I'm assuming. I don't know.
No, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, okay.
When the pattern changes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost like me when I was telling you about the 609 a month rule thing that
yeah.
So yeah, right. And you would notice when things change, and then you be like, they ain't never do this. They ain't never say this. They ain't never want to go here. Yeah, that's exactly. Okay. So y'all got any questions y'all want to ask us?
Any questions?
Let us know. What time is it?
No, I know I'm gonna smoke this blunt. That shit gonna have me like a zombie.
Okay, half an hour. That's good. Let us know any questions. So you want to say something else or touch on something?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. I think the last one was a tough cookie.
Nah, you had all those questions was good. Every last one of them.
Blink twice. If you know.
You are that liquor boy. What are you drinking? Champagne?
Blink twice, guys. If you know, you know.
I ain't blinking. I'm just sick. That's all I'm gonna do. We were just talking about the guys and the communication and what we do, right? We just sit back.
Yeah,
because we don't want to look sassy. So this is what I'm gonna do. Look.
Yeah, but see, that's a bad thing because then after, let's say hypothetically, come in, we talked about this.
See who's talking, right? See what the guy do? Look who's
hold on.
Yeah.
Let's say hypothetically because we went over this, right? And you answer the question, but then you're not agreeing to it just now because you just said, I'm just sipping on it, just being quiet, right? But before he said earlier that, sometimes it's best to communicate to let your spouse know what it is.
Oh, man, she's good. You see how she turned that one around?
Let it all out. I
know my wife.
Because if you don't, a day or two later, you're going to bring up a conversation. I don't want to hear it because when I brung it up, you didn't have nothing to say. Now you want to wait 2-3 days after. Nah, it's over with. And see, exactly. Not right now. However, I need some more info on this later, boys. Okay, just let us know. And just let us know the questions so that we can touch base on it Wednesday.
Okay.
And stuff like that. If y'all got any questions,
let
us know, and we'll answer it next Wednesday for you guys.
Yes.
Or you can private message me or him, however you guys find us on social media.
Hit her up privately.
And just let me know.
Oh, he said, I need some more info on this later. Yo, go check out some of our old videos. We talk about the symbols of the lifestyle, the slogans. We go into it in our past videos. We just started to switch it up recently. Actually, we started to switch it up from the last video to now. We started to generalize everything. You know what I'm saying? We didn't want to keep talking about the same things every week. We didn't want to talk about the playrooms all the time. There's but so much you could talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to know because when you go there, you're going to be like, yo, he told us about. As a matter of fact, when we had our last party, that's how a person found us because they saw one of my videos on TikTok and they was like, get on with the games. You was giving us you was giving us good information. I was like, oh shit. And they did their thing. They was like, yo, we got our boundaries, our rules, everything. I was impressed and I felt good about myself because I was like, yo, they really took this information. And they had a good night. And they came with 2 females. Whoa, they was like, it was like, yeah, that's the girlfriend. I said, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, but not even that. Like some of our group members as well too. Like they always like if they come in with a guy for the first time or a female for the first time, they be like, "Listen, okay, I already know X, Y, and Z because I've been coming to the party. But how can I get them more interested to make them feel comfortable, but still set boundaries because we're coming together?" Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you still would have to set that boundaries, regardless if you are a couple, non-couple, but coming together. Because at the end of the day, let's say if me and you just like fuck buddies, right? But we come into the party as a couple. Right. So we already have an understanding. Like, listen, you ain't gotta ask me, you ain't gotta ask him. But now, since we've been fuck buddies for so long, I feel a way that you done went crazy and you done did this and that to someone that you be doing to me when it's our private time. When I'ma feel away, but we didn't set no boundaries. We just like, hey, we come into this party as
good night, Cream.
Right, and we come into this party as a couple, but we're really not a couple. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but now each other gonna feel away because it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's my side piece. But she be doing this to me like crazy, and she did the same shit to this nigga.
See, that's
or vice versa.
But see, that's the problem. It's a side piece.
Yeah, but some of them that comes to the party together, they will still feel away because the side piece is always fucking each other. So now when they see them fucking someone else, besides the partner that they know that they have as a wife or a husband or a girlfriend or whatever, and you're a side piece, but now you go into a party with someone together and you see he or she is just going fucking ham, it would just be like, damn, she does the same shit to fucking me at this, right? And when we are linking up together, but I feel away, even though me and her never discussed our rules. We just was going in as singles because we already know we just gonna fucking each other. But now we feel away because we do the same shit to each other when it's private. So sometimes, like, that intimacy, like it does a whole 360.
That's why I say coming into the lifestyle as side pieces is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, after you start fucking the head and you get the sex out the way, but that's what attracted y'all first. That attraction. Once you get that out the way, y'all gonna communicate. Side piece or not, you're gonna communicate. Then you're gonna know what y'all like and what y'all don't like. Now y'all got this connection because now y'all already know what y'all like and don't like. Y'all already built a connection, already built a bond. Although y'all know y'all side pieces. Now y'all coming to LS parties and y'all acting like y'all in a relationship.
Exactly.
Now y'all start unconsciously, y'all start doing relationship shit. Like y'all come out the playroom and you sit down and she's like this on you. Now, come on now.
Exactly. When you be like, yo, you already know what we in here for.
But he's like this too.
Yeah.
He's on his protective shit. That's relationship.
And then when we done, and when they do the introduction, they be like, well, that's my little play toy or whatever they introduce, whatever. But then now when another female come up to you, right, I feel a whole different way or vice versa. But you be like, wait, why the fuck are we in our feelings if we already know what it is before we got here? We didn't set no rules or nothing. But now we see each other getting intimate with someone else that it's just a whole different, complete bullshit because we're used. No, not us. I'm just saying.
No, you say intimate, or you mean just fuck? Intimate, just like kissing, tongue kissing, holding.
Some pieces they do that too.
Yeah, I'm talking about you talking about. Well, you got a point.
No, but
there.
that's what I'm saying. Right,
yeah, that's how bad you
right
were.
on side pieces, they do all of that. But what I'm trying to say is, when they go to a party,
Oh yeah, I ain't doing that.
and now,
yeah,
no. Let's say if we are a side piece and we go into a party, all right? I already know you got a wife. I got my boyfriend or my husband or whatever the case may be.
Hey,
we
love.
agree. We agree. We go into an LS party.
Yeah.
Right. So now we don't do an introduction. Right. I just be like, hey, I'm boss lady. Whatever. I'm single. I'm with the shits. So now in your head, you like, I already know what this bitch is capable about. But you're not saying that. You like, okay, yeah, my name is Slugger. Like, I'm here. Whatever your introduction is, right? So now me and you chilling on the couch, whatever. So people already heard our introduction.
Right.
So now a man is coming to me. Right? And be like, hey, bro, I know disrespect, right? And now they speaking to me. Hear me? Because they already know we're not together because we never made that announcement.
Right.
So now I'm on you, whatever, but they call me like, hey, boss, can I talk to you for a minute? So I'm like, okay, I'm coming. I'm talking to them, and they be like, So now they be like, okay, are you in the playroom? And now I'm like, all right, cool. So now I'm in the playroom, whatever the case may be. You may be in the playroom doing whatever you do somebody else, right? But now you see me get crazy. You see me ass against some good dick, and you be like, now I fucking feel away because I thought I was the special one, even though that's my side bitch. But I know she do that shit to me. Like shit would get right, and shit would get sometimes like a little.
Well, how a person supposed to fuck?
No,
I'm just saying.
No,
literally, because you said.
I get what you're saying. But let's say if I'm like sucking his dick like crazy, I'm making love to him. Like he's like caressing me. He's doing everything impossible. But me and you come into the party as a side piece. Right. But we're like, listen, I don't care.
Love, you creeping, man.
But when we see each other in the playroom and we're doing what we're doing, now it would be like, yo, now I feel some type of way. But you would never know you feel some type of way into that party because you and your side piece been fucking all along. But now to see her fucking somebody else inside your face,
right,
it would give you a different persona or different look at her and be like, now I feel jealous because you never knew the feeling was actually there until you see her fucking somebody else. Like almost like me and you. Okay, let's say like me and you.
I disagree with one part. When you said you don't know the feeling is there. You're gonna always know the feeling is there. You're just not gonna admit to it. You ain't gonna admit to it. You're not gonna admit that you feeling your side piece or you're in love with your side piece. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna be like, nah, because I already know what it is. Now if I tell her I'm caught up, I'm gonna be looking crazy. Or for a female, they be like, I ain't gonna tell them this because I'm gonna just chase this dude away. So no. So you can see like then when you go to the party, it comes out on your sleeve. Remember I said sometimes your behavior snitches on you.
Right. Now, right. That's what I'm trying to say, but probably not saying it in the exact way.
That's why I'm here with you.
But this is what I'm trying to say because I know for us, it's
Sheena, what's up? What's up?
Feelings when you're not supposed to have feelings. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's more like us in the beginning. Okay, we already know we was both side pieces. Okay,
right? We were both side pieces,
But at the same time, we were still getting jealous of certain things that we would do or say to another person that it would make it be like, why the fuck I'm getting jealous if I know I'm the side bitch?
Because
I'm the
we
side
already
nigga.
Caught up.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So if you bring your side piece to an LS party, you may not think they gonna get crazy. But at that time, being or whatever, you're gonna really see the feelings that you have for that person when you see him or her doing something that you be like, yo, he or she do that to me.
Yeah.
Now I feel some type of way now.
Now I agree with you on that aspect. Whereas, like I said, you already know you feeling a person. You already know that feeling is there, but you concealing it. But you're gonna know how much you feel that person when you see the action at the party. You're gonna be like, oh, then you're gonna be caught up. Then you're gonna realize you already love this person.
Look, Sheena said,
because there's more feeling for the side
than your main.
That's true.
Yeah, you know why? Because if you're
you know why? Because the side is there to complement what your main is not doing. So you're already gonna be feeling your side piece.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You getting your good mornings, you getting throughout the day. Hey, you all right? Just checking in. You ain't getting that from the person you live with.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So you already gonna
even though you may want it from your main person to be like, dang, my main nigga or my main bitch ain't saying good morning, hey beautiful, hey handsome, or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. But when you get that special text from your side, you be like, oh my God, you know.
Huh?
So like, you know, so that's why I was saying that it's really not good because if you are a side piece and you go into an LS party, it's still mandatory. I believe it's still mandatory to set your boundaries.
Of course. And that's why I also say, you know, poly relationships is dangerous because of shit like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You start falling for your side piece because now you're getting a poly and now your girlfriend or your boyfriend is want to pick up where your girlfriend and your boyfriend, your husband and your or wife is not doing. And naturally, that's how it's supposed to go because she's your girlfriend or boyfriend. She's supposed to be like, all right, whatever the wife or the husband not doing, baby, I'm here. Now that little thing that you're doing might knock you head over heels where now you feeling the other person. Now you always on the phone. Yo, who you talking to? Oh, I'm talking to Tony, or I'm talking to whatever. And you like, okay. But then who you talking to? I'm still talking to Tony. You was talking to Tony since this morning. Now you're going to feel away as a guy like, oh, this nigga here, man. So you're still talking this 1 a.m. But it's a poly relationship. This is what you signed up for.
Exactly. Sheena said that's where the problem started. Callie said, if I feel you are single, you should go by yourself, even if you have a side that says they are with it.
I kind of agree with that. I think agree. So, but I agree. Cause no, you know why? I agree with that. Matter of fact, I agree 100% with that because you're a side piece. I'm a side piece. We go to these lifestyle parties. I'm not committed to you, even if I do have some feelings for you, and I'm not letting you know.
Right.
I'm not committed to you, and vice versa. Mm-hmm. Now you see something that interests you, and I see something. Now we playing with them, but guess what? Now we take it out in our personal life. Now we seeing them on the side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So go by yourself.
Yeah, but if y'all got the understanding, be like, okay, well, yeah, my husband or wife don't want to go with me to these parties or whatever, but I know you down with it, fuck it. And then she be like, okay, cool, but you never really know how much you have that feeling for your side piece until that shit actually happens.
Yeah, because they're not really with it.
Because that's how we actually...
What's up, Tanisha?
Been together for...
I know she'll be like, really?
That's how we got actually together because we were side pieces, okay? He was with his situation, I was with my situation. Shit transpired. We was going on dates. We was going on meet and greets and shit together. And all of a sudden, we both was feeling jealous of certain situations, and we were saying to ourselves, like, why the fuck are we being jealous of X, Y, and Z? Like, nigga, you got your whole fucking bitch. I got my whole fucking nigga. But yet, we was still in our fucking feelings. And then here we are, 11 years after and 5 years married. See, that's why I said, never...
With a bunch of gray hairs.
never, ever, ever continue the relationship with your side piece because that's what happened. I don't care what nobody say. That's what happened. No. Okay?
Yeah, you get caught up with your side piece. Man.
Right. And I love my husband to death, but we was so better off as fuck buddies and side pieces.
Yeah.
Compared to being married. Okay.
Well,
if we were ever to break up, I tell him I will always be a savage. Like that's it. I'm not being. No. Why not? Wait, hold on. Why not?
Because when you gone, your ass is gone.
Why?
No.
Why? No. Answer that question. Or why? No. Answer the question.
Cause we're not backpedaling.
Why not though?
Because we're gonna backpedal on the same situation. Nope. Go your way. We ain't gonna get no attachments. No. I won't say me personally. I won't say we was better off.
They already know
I'm not gonna say we was better off married. I mean, as side pieces, but I would say, yeah, we had an excellent vibe as side pieces. Like we didn't argue. Like it was like yo.
Because you already know your role. Like, if we side pieces and shit, it's no need to argue. Like, nigga, you do what the fuck you want to do. I do what I want to do.
Now you want to hit niggas with bottles and shit.
Shut up. You so bad.
They already know how they feel. So when they go to an LS event, that's when they really act out on them
and
feelings.
Show that,
That's true. That's what I said. I said, yo. Because earlier I was saying
and show their colors where you be like, yo, you acting the fuck out.
Because I said it earlier. I said, yo, our behavior snitches on us. You know what I'm saying? We try to act like, nah, I ain't feeling her like that. You know, that's a side piece. But as soon as you go to them parties and she getting banged out, you feel away. Now you don't want to go into playrooms. You don't want to play with nobody. Now you want to get dressed while she in the playroom. Remember we had a female. Yo, this was a funny story. So we had a female that came to the party, right? And I think it was like probably 3 years ago. And she was a vet, so she claimed she was a vet. So she brought her new dude, her side piece, who was new to the life. This was his first time in the party. Man, this dude went buck wild, right? She had an attitude and left the party, right? She outside. I think she was outside for about 2 hours, and then came in there and told me, "Tell him I'm outside." And he was like, "Yeah, I know. Tell her so cool."
Oh yeah.
He said,
that was like 3 years ago.
He said, "Yeah, I tell her so cool, right?"
She had a fit.
She had a fit. She said, "You know what? Forget it." She just came back in and enjoyed herself.
Exactly. I'm
what up, Chrissy?
I ain't gonna feel no kind of way. Bang that pussy out. Yeah.
Yup, mad. Callie said, "Yup, mad as hell." Yeah, I've seen it happen.
Yeah, that's why I said that sometimes even if you come to these parties and you come as the side pieces, right? Still set your rules.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't be, oh, I'm mad and I'm not fucking you no more because you went crazy. You was fucking mad bitches and or you was fucking mad niggas. But you already knew because first of all, we didn't agree on shit.
True.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I tell people, yo, always set your rules and regulations. Don't expect that the person know what you want.
Yeah, because
because you damn sure ain't telling your partner what you want.
Because as most of y'all know, like I was telling y'all, that's how we met because we were side pieces. So I would listen. He could tell you.
And she turned me out to this lifestyle. I didn't know nothing about this lifestyle. I thought I was a freak already. I was like, yeah, I'm doing my thing. I'm fucking mad chicks. Man,
stop trying to make me seem like I'm the nasty one.
Yeah, you the nasty one.
No. But that it goes back to what I was saying as how we met. We was the side pieces, right? And I was jealous at times. He was jealous at times too, but I was jealous at times too because at the time we was in like this group, that I created, Best of Both Worlds, and he used to always hit me up and be like, "Oh, Right, what about this chick and this chick? So I used to tell him like, yeah, oh yeah, she cool. Oh yeah, I heard she got some good pussy. He wound up doing whatever he was doing to them and shit. Then after that, he taking pictures with the females. Yeah, I was feeling upset because I was telling him like, oh, hold on. Y'all look like y'all in a whole relationship. Y'all all smiling and shit.
So he like, indirects in the room.
So he like, oh yeah, it ain't nothing. But he can tell you, like, I was still jealous as well too. Ask me why. I have no idea why I was jealous. Excuse me. And then vice versa.
Yeah, I got jealous, but I got mostly jealous when she introduced me to the lifestyle. You know, I was still kind of vanilla, you know, getting into it and actually seeing her play. Right. It's like what guy, you know, get the ego. It's like, damn, you nigga must be packing something crazy because I ain't never hear her singing like Mariah Carey before. You know what I'm saying? You know my Mariah, she not that fact, scratch that. She would sound like Whitney Houston. I said, God damn. I said, what the fuck she always sound like that with me? You know what I'm saying? But you know, you get over it after a while.
Yes.
You get over it.
So my advice for those that's dating multiple females and multiple men, date them all. Date them all until you find that special one. Okay. Don't be like, oh, okay, I like this dude, and now you think you like him, and it's like 4 or 5 months in, and shit go crazy. He trying to belittle you and X, Y, and Z. No. Okay, when that happened, that's a red flag.
Red flag.
Red flag. Or she, like, that's a red flag. You go to the next one. That one don't work out, you go to the next one. That's the whole thing when you're single. I don't know how many times I have to tell people that's single. I tell all my single friends.
Yep.
If you're single, you date them all.
When she met me, I had a bag. When she met me, I had a bag of apples.
When you're single, you date them all.
I had a bag of apples when she met me. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dead ass.
I even tell my children that.
Like, no.
Like, we even tell our children, or the older ones, that's 22 and 19. We tell them, you date them all.
Yeah.
Okay, until you find that one. I don't care what nobody say, how they may feel. You date them all until you find that one. Because this number one may be acting out, but number two is like, okay, he good. But number three, he shows no signs, or she may not show no signs. But number three may be the one that be acting up. That's the one that don't show no signs because they kind of private. But number one is so fucking good. You date them more until you find your options. That's how he found me.
Oh yeah, I had a bag of apples. I had a bag of apples.
Yeah, because he was a thought.
Yo, she used to be laying there. We used to be laying down, and my phone be going on. She's like, "Yo, really?" I was like, "Yo, hey, it's just me."
Yeah, he calmed down.
Not calm down a lot.
A little.
A little? Come on, you know I do not cheat, so don't even start.
Wait, that does not have to mean with cheat. I just said you calm down.
What you mean? That I was a cheater back then. I don't want to cheat now. What you talking about?
No, I never said
you cheated. I flirt though.
A lot.
I don't flirt a lot.
See, so the apples are still mixed.
Nah, I don't flirt. I flirt, but I don't flirt a lot. I flirt with certain people that's cool with me, where I know.
But he know his limits. He know his limits, so it's okay. It's okay if you flirt because I flirt too.
Yeah, she flirts.
But why you said it like
because
that?
they be coming to me. They be coming to me like, yo, slug. I don't even know what's going on. Sometimes it be a little bit too tipsy. Yo, slug. Yo, what up? Yo, my bad. I hope you don't feel no way. Feel away about what? Nah, the way I was just talking. Man, go ahead, man. Go over there. It's a party. So you know,
no, but I'm not even saying a party. Like just even outside the party, like we know our limits where it's not gonna hurt each other.
Nah, I know my limits.
Flirting, right? Some people would say flirting is not good because that's still cheating. Yeah, to
extent.
Yes.
if it makes your partner uncomfortable.
Right. But we know where our flirting limitations hold us, and we know. Okay, he know. Don't get fucked up. Okay, he know. Cause he be on first 48.
First 48, god damn.
But any questions? Cause we about to log off. I think we actually made it to 11. No, we got 5 minutes.
Nah, man.
No, we got 5 minutes. Cause usually
3 hours.
Yeah, because usually we always get off early because we be like, okay, topic done. But
make sure y'all get on the Lethal Truth on YouTube.
It's on your channel.
The Lethal Truth on YouTube. Please go subscribe to that. You know, that's my podcast. I be talking about it all. I be flaming people. I be talking about it all. I don't disrespect my own, but I do point out our faults. You know what I'm saying? I don't use my podcast for that. I love my people. Although we got some bullshit with us. We got to clean it up. I ain't making no podcast and shit on my
people. The ones that's on here, because they can follow us on Facebook as well too.
Oh, okay.
Tell me your Facebook.
I don't be on Facebook.
Okay. Follow me, Whitney Morgan. You know. Hold on, let me show y'all.
They heard you. They heard you.
Yeah. Or
there's some more Jack Daniels in there.
I wasn't drinking it, but yeah, it is.
All right.
Here.
What is this?
Something special.
It's champagne. I don't
it's
know
not.
Champagne. All right.
Yeah. And our podcast is Lethal Seduction.
I'm Lethal
13. So please follow us, guys, because we try not to be on Facebook as well. But y'all people don't listen.
She keep logging on to that. I look.
Yeah, so people can also know to log on to here.
Okay. Ain't arguing. Well,
I think that's it for tonight.
You know, I'll probably be on. Tomorrow's Thursday, or I might be outside tomorrow. I might be outside.
No, we are going out.
We are?
Tomorrow.
How you gonna tell me where I'm going? See, remember I told you about the dominant shit?
Because if I'm going somewhere, he's going somewhere.
I might be
That's
going
how we
out
do.
Tomorrow. I don't know. But and other than that, y'all have a good night.
I'm gonna record. Y'all. Watch he be out tomorrow, y'all. Watch.
Yeah, have a good night. Peace and blessings.
Good night. Good night.